15 Reasons Why People Fail. Welcome to Pick Yourself for Success, the place where we inspire you to do the things that inspire you. Welcome back, Pick Yourself Nation. We know that many of you are engaged in challenging situations right now, so we thought it'd be valuable to you if we walked you through a few of the most common reasons people fail. No matter what you're pursuing, whether it's starting a business, finding love, or simply self-improvement, there's always a risk of failure. While it's true that many motivational speakers and influencers acknowledge failure as a necessary step towards success, it's important to remember that failure itself isn't the goal. While setbacks are inevitable, they should be seen as opportunities for learning and growth, not as desired outcomes. The reality is that failure can be a painful experience, and it's natural to want to avoid it. However, by understanding the common reasons for failure and taking steps to prevent them, we can increase our chances of success. Let's explore the 15 most common reasons why people fail in business and life. By identifying these pitfalls, we can position ourselves to overcome challenges and achieve our goals. Number 1, they argue with stupid people. Mark Twain once said, "Never argue with stupid people because they will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience." Now, let's be clear. This isn't about academic intelligence. It's about people who lack vision. The ones who can't see your dream or who have no dream of their own and, as a result, try to talk you out of yours. When you engage with these people, you risk being pulled into their limited perspective. Instead of wasting energy on arguments, protect your vision. Share it with those who inspire you, challenge you constructively, and want to see you win. The world is full of naysayers. Your job is to rise above their noise and stay focused on your goals. Remember, you don't owe everyone an explanation for your dreams. Here's the truth. Not everyone's opinion is valid, and not all advice is created equal. You have to filter the noise. Surround yourself with people who've been where you want to go, who challenge you to grow, and who believe in your potential. Don't let negativity and ignorance steal your dreams. We go into detail on this principle in our book, Pick Yourself for Success: How to Step Out of Your Head and Into Your Greatness. Look for the link in the description area to grab your copy. Number 2, they're unwilling to steal their way to the top. People who are failing in life and business are doing so because they're unwilling to steal the ideas of others. Steve Jobs famously said, "Good artists copy, great artists steal." Hold up, wait a minute. He stole that idea from Salvador Dali, who said, "Those who do not want to imitate anything produce nothing." You see, both men understood a critical truth: innovation often begins with imitation. Jobs and his team at Apple were masters of this principle. They borrowed the idea for the graphical user interface from Xerox, which gave birth to the mouse, icons, and even the concept of Windows on a computer, all of which Apple refined and popularized. And yes, Apple had a Windows system before Microsoft. Jobs understood that to create something groundbreaking, you don't have to start from scratch. You take inspiration from the best, improve it, and make it your own. We see this principle everywhere. The entire fashion industry thrives on designers expanding on each other's ideas. Hip-hop, one of the most creative music genres, is built on sampling, taking pieces of existing songs and turning them into something entirely new. Even the saying, "Don't reinvent the wheel," embodies this philosophy. But let's be clear, this isn't about plagiarism. Stealing in the Jobs sense means recognizing great ideas, learning from them, and building something better. Don't let pride or fear of imitation hold you back. Take inspiration, refine it, and create your masterpiece. Number 3, they let fear stop them. One of the biggest reasons people aren't living the life of their dreams is that they're too busy living their fears. Fear keeps us trapped in a cycle of inaction, whispering all the reasons why we shouldn't try, why we might fail, and why we're not good enough. Consider the years during the Great Depression. While most companies were slashing advertising budgets out of fear, Procter & Gamble did the opposite. The company's leader forbade his executives from even mentioning the Great Depression. For them, it didn't exist. Instead, they expanded their advertising efforts and invested in growing their brands. This bold strategy not only kept them afloat, but also solidified their dominance in the market. In fact, this is why we call daytime dramas soap operas, a nod to the company's innovative branding efforts during uncertain times to spread the word about their soap products. The takeaway? When times are uncertain, expand. Don't let fear shrink your vision. Instead, let it propel you forward. Embrace risk. Take bold actions and trust that your dreams are worth the effort. Number 4, they procrastinate. We've all done it. Put something off for tomorrow that we should have done today. The problem? Tomorrow turns into next week, next month, or even next year. Procrastination is a silent thief. The key to overcoming it is simple. Start. Even if it's just one small step, take it. Progress builds momentum, and momentum leads to results. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Success belongs to those who act now. Next year, this time, you're going to wish you started today. Number 5, they surround themselves with the wrong people. The people you surround yourself with can significantly impact your life. The saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your circle is filled with individuals who constantly complain, doubt, or settle for mediocrity, their negativity can seep into your own mindset. In the Middle East, the Dead Sea is a body of water so saturated with salt that nothing can live in it. Water flows into it, but nothing flows out of it. It's a stark reminder of the consequences of stagnation. Some people are like this. They're salty, never have anything good to say. Say good morning, and they say, what's good about it? They're always taking, but never giving. They're the walking, breathing dead. To truly thrive, it's essential to surround yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you. Seek out relationships with high achievers, dreamers, and doers. Their positive energy, motivation, and support can propel you towards your goals. By choosing your circle wisely, you can tap into a wellspring of positivity and motivation, transforming your life for the better. Number 6, they fail to adapt. The world is always changing, and those who fail to adapt get left behind. Think about businesses that didn't embrace the digital age. One of the most recognizable examples is Blockbuster. In the early 2000s, Netflix approached Blockbuster with an offer to sell their fledgling business. Blockbuster dismissed it, convinced that people preferred physical rental stores over online streaming. Fast forward a few years, Netflix revolutionized entertainment consumption while Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. The same applies to individuals. If you're not willing to learn new skills, adopt new strategies, or rethink old beliefs, you're setting yourself up for failure. Stay curious. Stay flexible. The ability to adapt is what separates survivors from thrivers. Number 7, they settle for mediocrity. Here's a hard truth. Settling for good enough is the enemy of greatness. Too many people accept mediocrity because it feels safe. But deep down, you know you're capable of more. Don't let fear or complacency keep you in a box. Push yourself to reach higher, dream bigger, and strive for excellence. You weren't made to be average, you were made to shine. Number 8, they lack self-discipline. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Every small, disciplined action you take builds the foundation for long-term success. Whether it's sticking to a workout routine, managing your time wisely, or saying no to distractions, self-discipline is your superpower. Start building it today. Number 9, they underestimate the power of mindset. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world. If you're constantly telling yourself you can't do something, guess what? You're right. But if you tell yourself you can, you're opening the door to possibilities. Cultivate a growth mindset. Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Muhammad Ali said, "I told myself I was the greatest before I ever really was." You see, the most important conversation you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. Make it a positive one. Speaking of mindset, be sure to check out our video, 15 Habits That Make You Smart. Number 10, they ignore feedback from others. Feedback is often seen as a double-edged sword. While it can be a powerful tool for growth and improvement, it can also be uncomfortable and even painful to receive. Unfortunately, many people choose to ignore feedback, either consciously or subconsciously. Why do we shy away from constructive criticism? It often boils down to fear. The fear of vulnerability, the fear of judgment, and the fear of inadequacy can all contribute to a reluctance to embrace feedback. Additionally, ego can play a significant role. When we believe we know best, it can be difficult to accept that there might be room for improvement. However, successful people understand the value of feedback. They view it as a gift, not a personal attack. By actively seeking and incorporating feedback into their lives, they are able to identify weaknesses, capitalize on strengths, and ultimately achieve their goals. To truly benefit from feedback, we must cultivate a growth mindset. This means embracing challenges, viewing failures as opportunities to learn, and seeking out feedback from others. When we approach feedback with an open mind and a willingness to learn, we can unlock our full potential. So the next time you receive feedback, consider it a valuable opportunity for growth. By embracing it, you can take a significant step toward becoming the best version of yourself. Number 11. They don't set measurable goals. How can you measure success if you don't have clear goals? It's like trying to hit a target you can't see. Successful people set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals. Break your big dreams into smaller milestones and track your progress. For example, instead of simply saying, "I want to lose weight," a SMART goal might be, "I will lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months by eating a healthy diet and exercising 5 days a week for at least 30 minutes." When you have a clear path, success becomes a lot more attainable. Number 12, they overcommit. Ever feel like you're being pulled in a million directions? That's what happens when you overcommit. Saying yes to everything dilutes your focus and energy. Successful people know how to prioritize. They focus on what truly matters and say no to the rest. Remember, it's better to do a few things well than to spread yourself too thin. Number 13, they neglect their health. Your body and mind are your greatest assets. If you're not taking care of them, everything else suffers. Proper nutrition, exercise, rest, and mental health care aren't luxuries. They're necessities. Make your health a priority so you can show up as your best self in every area of your life. Number 14, they don't take full responsibility. Successful people, though, take full responsibility for everything that happens in their life and business. You see, everyone is self-made, but only the successful will admit it. Blaming others or external circumstances might feel good in the moment, but it's a dead-end road. When you take responsibility for your actions and outcomes, you take back your power. Own your choices, learn from them, and move forward with intention. Number 15, they lack patience. We live in a world that craves instant gratification, but real success takes time. It's not about overnight wins. It's about consistent effort over months and years. Be patient with yourself and your journey. Trust the process, and know that every step you take is bringing you closer to your dreams. Listen, Pick Yourself Nation. If you see yourself in any of these points, don't be discouraged. Awareness is the first step toward change. For more actionable strategies and principles to help you step out of your head and into your greatness, grab a copy of the book, Pick Yourself for Success: How to Step Out of Your Head and Into Your Greatness. Let's turn failure into your greatest ally on the road to success. And now, because you hung in with us all the way to the end, we've got a bonus fact just for you. Number 16, they don't do hard things. Many people shy away from challenges, preferring the comfort of the familiar. However, true growth and success often lie on the other side of discomfort. As the saying goes, if you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. Consider professional cyclists. They often choose non-cushioned or minimally cushioned seats, a seemingly counterintuitive choice. But excessive padding can create pressure points and chafing over long distances. In contrast, a firmer bike seat allows for better weight distribution and reduces movement, leading to greater comfort on long rides. Similarly, life's greatest rewards often require overcoming significant challenges. Successful people understand this principle. They embrace difficult tasks, make tough decisions, and persist through adversity. By consistently pushing their limits, they build resilience, develop new skills, and achieve extraordinary results. So the next time you face a difficult choice, remember the cyclist's approach. Embrace the challenge and you'll reap the rewards. Remember, you can and you must pick yourself for success.